Y'all get on up in here, man. I know y'all seen that picture I posted on the community post. You understand what I'm saying? Them some of my comrades right there. Can nobody figure out who I was, huh? Can nobody figure out who Bamm was on that picture? Imagine that. Hey, come on up in here, man. Shouts out to Kill Mac and the Mac Heads and the Maniacs. Hey, the Hood Post and the Mailroom Goons. OG Gangster, my little big homie. Cynthia Nunn, the Queen of Compton. Hey, FG Unleashed, the Winner Circle and the Foundation. Everybody else that's real in YouTube, York. Body up, body up. They've been sneaking in here. They found that they couldn't hang on this yard, y'all. So they've been running back to that yard. They've been running back to that SY yard. Y'all know what channel that is. Dubs and Gunner. Concrete Wave in the house and Josh. What it do, my good brothers? What it do? David Perez is back. Good evening to you too, my partner. What it do, what it do, what it do. I did the hard way, man. I stopped. Right? Now check this out, man. What it do, man? What's going on, man? Y'all tell me something good, man. Tell me something good. Whoever want to have a topic, create the topic. We're going to talk about it. I ain't got a whole lot to talk about tonight. You understand what I'm saying? But there's 7 people in the chat and 4 lights. So that means somebody up in here ducking and hiding. Oh, they belong on that yard. Lights out, cuts, peace and blessing, OG Bamm, sir. What it do? What it do? Both back up in this joint. What's up, man? Tell me something good, man. Tell me something good. Yeah, that picture I posted, that was in 1983. I wasn't on that picture, though, y'all. They're my comrades, right? One of them sent me that picture last night. Send me that picture. Split Eastwood, what it do, baby? OG Big Bamm, he say. Yeah, them my comrades, some of my comrades. What I really reason I put that picture on there. Y'all see people throwing up different gang signs. A couple of Compton cats on that picture. But it was some Hoovers on that picture. So don't never think Hoovers ain't Crips, man. It was Hoovers that were CCOs. With CCO, the first constitution in CDC, California Departments of Corrections, started on the level 3 yard. Soledad, CTF, California Training Facility, right? Big BJ, James Miller from Harlem, started a constitution called Blue Magic. I was in Tracy. When James Miller went to San Quentin, the Crips in San Quentin didn't have a constitution. They had a structure. They had a structure and respected leadership, people of leadership quality. Subal, Scarry, Tabora, Hoover Joe, right? Big BJ got there. It was already Blue Magic's jail. So Big BJ got there and he told all the Blue Magics to stop exercising. Wasn't going to happen. So they came up with something else. Consolidated Crip Organization, CCO. Now you hear a lot of people say CCOs was BGFs. We wasn't BGFs. We was for blackness, but we was Crips. We didn't believe in tripping on dot moves. We didn't believe in doing nothing to the Kumi. Kumi wasn't even out. They was just saying 415. Bouncy Brown haven't even started the Kumi court yet, right? But mainly, once you left a level 3 and you hit a level 4, it wasn't no Crip and blood activities no more. And Old Folsom and San Quentin was the only prisons at the time in the early 80s before they built Tehachapi, New Folsom, Pelican Bay, and all that. Folsom was the only, and San Quentin was the only prisons. Them the only prisons that had Folsom State Prison, San Quentin State Prison, right? So bam, were most Hoovers blue notes before the separation? No, watch this. A lot of Hoovers didn't turn blue notes. Just when the separation came, the Hoovers just went to the blue note yard. They separated the Crip yards in the shoe. Blue notes, not in San Quentin, in Old Folsom in the shoe, they separated the yards. When the scrimmage went down, CCOs was on one yard, Blue Notes was on another. They wasn't gonna just give them a Hoover yard, so some Hoovers went to the Blue Note yard that didn't like the CCO function, right? And basically the split came, not basically because the Blue Notes was trying to say this and say that about us. It came because a lot of dudes' homeboys got hit by CCO. right? A lot of dudes, watch this, from CCO got the old folks. When we got the old folks, man, there was a lot of Crips and Bloods up there, along the Mexican Mafia, the Serenos and the Mexican Mafia, to hit BGFs and Vanguards. We wasn't with that. So when we got there, the Crips that played a role in that type of behavior, and Damu, some of them got hit by 8 people. The ones that played a role in that type of behavior had a price to pay, right? Some of them got hit. You understand what I'm saying? And some of their homies, some of their sets didn't like that. So the scrimmage between CCOs and Blue Notes really started. We started going at each other. Everybody wasn't being attacked. Everybody, that's why it wasn't no all out war. When you seen a Blue Note, you automatically get them. They was merely going at CCO members that had rank. They came at me. They came at a few people of higher status than me in the CCO organization, right? And what it really do, Bamm, it's your boy Big C from Bakersfield tapping in, horseshoes on and Stacey out of walking suit. That's what I'm talking about, Billet. But anyway, a lot of Crips and Bloods was brainwashed and manipulated in old folks to believe that it was okay if another race hit a brother that wasn't a Crip or a Blood. They thought it was cool. In the process of these dudes allowing the M and the Serenos to bust on BGFs and Vanguard, certain Crips was actually even get, not accidentally, because people didn't know him. I had a homeboy that got hit. He was in a cell with a Blue Note. And Blue Notes, my homeboy just got out the shoe. Watch this, man. He just got out the shoe. And he was in a cell with a Blue Note dude. This Blue Note dude, my homeboy ain't going to breakfast. He should have had his ass up, but he was in his bed asleep. This Blue Note dude left, right? Walked out the cell that morning when he knew somebody was coming in the cell to bust on him. And it was a Mexican. The Blue Note dude ended up piecing up after he got bust on. That was like one of the first Crips I hit in old folks. He got bust on. After, he didn't have to piece up, he just got his issue. Turned Christian. Later on, he turned Christian and PC'd up, right? But CCOs, we wasn't with that. We wasn't with Mexicans busting on brothers. We didn't give a fuck if they didn't represent Crip. You can't hit a black man. That was George Jackson said, for every brother get hit, 10 motherfuckers supposed to get took down. The 10 people always get took down when a brother got hit by another race. No, that didn't always happen, right? But people tend to try to put smut and assassinate the collective character of the CCO by saying we was jammers, but we wasn't. I kept it crippin', but I was pro-black in prison. Once I hit the level 4 and I became black conscious, I became pro-black. I consider myself like I felt I was a freedom fighter. I was fighting for my people. But if you step to the collective of Crip, I'm gonna defend Crip too, right? I never had a scrimmage on the level 4 yard with any other brothers except Blue Notes, and that wasn't a major scrimmage. We went at each other, and that was it. And then finally, man, CCOs was the bigger niggas, the bigger brothers, right? The bigger thinker, I'm gonna say, right? A lot of us said, man, we don't like what we doing. We going at each other. So CCOs stepped back. We disbanded ourselves. Didn't nobody disband our collective. We disbanded ourselves. Now you hear a whole lot of other stories. People say this and say that. But check this out, man. When it was only CCO law was the Crip law. When it was only bloodline was the law for the Damus, right? You hear motherfuckers that say, and I done had people ask me this. Hey man, we hear a lot of Damus that term Jama, there's bloodlines on the cover. Hey, I don't know that. I ain't no bloodline. I can't tell you that. But this is how rumors and propaganda and manipulation get created and make dudes that come to prison look at people in a different light, or make dudes on the streets look at the people in a different light, which is not true, man. We was just on them level 4 yards. What's up, baby? What's up, Ken folks? What's up, Mr. Owens? Right? Clear up in here. But anyway, what it was this, man. What black man was Rockhead a big part of CCO disbanding? Yeah, Rockhead stepped back too. Everybody just watch this. Well, my big homie Heron sent the kite to me in the shoe. Right, he had just got there. Been there about 19 months. Sent a kite to me. He said, "Step back, little homie," because I was following Sumo on the Scorpion. Whatever Sumo on the Scorpion was standing with, I was gonna stand on. Right, but at the same time, dudes like Big H from Harlem, them was my comrades, and we came through the trenches together. Me and Tim had been in wars on these level 3 yards with the white boys, with the Damu. So me and Tim had went through a whole lot of drama together in these in them lower levels, level 3 yards. But I was loyal to those that I had love for. I was loyal to my collective. So when my big homie say step back, and the CCO shot callers allowed us to do that. We stepped back. We disbanded, right? But they were still, people were still tripping, thinking we had a hidden agenda. Because Master Cody came up with something called the New Republicans of Africa, right? And people thought that was CCO trying to push a new agenda, but it wasn't. That was something Master Cody was advocating for himself. That wasn't what we was advocating, right? Anyway, now these dudes that had a whole lot of animosity towards CCOs, they wanted to have power in the penitentiary. They wanted to have a position. They wanted to have some influence, right? Every court gonna have people that had the keys to the court. Like if I'm on the yard with Sumo and Heron, and Marcellus, I wouldn't have the keys to Compton Court. They had the keys, right? But I'm one of the ones that get at and say, man, get at this dude if he's doing something wrong. Not bust on him, holler at him. What's up, Yvonne? Right? And that's what we did. Right? So every yard I went to, once they built new Folsom to Hatchby, a lot of us wasn't on the yards no more. So by the time I got to New Folsom, Anthony was gone, Sumo and them was gone. So I had keys of the Compton Court on both yards. When I was on B yard, I had the keys. When I went to C yard, I had the keys to the CC Ryder Court, right? When I was in Calipat, I had the keys to the CC Ryder yard. When I was in Sinella, I had the keys to the yard. And I wasn't a fucked up dude with influence. By this time, as I was getting older in the penitentiary, I learned how to adjust to having that leadership position, right? And in leadership position, it's meant to lead by example and to teach those that don't know. You understand what I'm saying? But you had people up in there, man. Every pen I was going to after CCOs disbanded and the Blue Notes, we wasn't beefing no more. You hear other Crips and tell Crips that fuck would be doing this. Hey man, be careful. He's CCO. He used to be CCO. They was really afraid of what CCOs can do. Because we pressed the line, man. We was ones that went at the police. We ain't had no problems with getting at the police. Now, that wasn't CCOs that rushed in the program office in Calipat. That was Crips, right? And all Crips, regardless of what they did to the Crips that went in that office when they got to the shoe, cut their hair off and all that, right? A lot of Crips got backslash from that because we all stayed down. CCO, Compton Crips organization. No, brother. No. Consolidated Crip organization. Watch this. And a lot of people, watch this, man. Somebody gave me some bullshit article one time in Folsom. Said, man, read this. Matter of fact, somebody let Whiskey read it. And Whiskey said, man, let me let Bamm read this shit. A lot of people's under the assumption that that's what that CCO meant, but it didn't. A lot of people's under the assumption that all Compton Crips fell up under CCO. Everybody was under the assumption all 60s fell up under CCO because the bigger Scorby from the 60s and Sumar and Annis from Compton, right? So they felt all the young homies under them that we was following our big homies. I wasn't recruited to become CCO. I recruited myself to be that. My big homie Sumar man told me, man, on my way to the penitentiary, don't get up under nothing when you get to the pen. They was mad that I read the CCO Constitution. But I'm like, damn, why you getting mad when y'all running this shit? I said, this on Kev Mac video. The first time, right? But structure is needed in prison, man. If it ain't no structure in prison, I'm a co-sign something right quick. Don't take this the wrong way. If it wasn't no black structures in prison, the Hispanics would have smashed us. They would have smashed brothers. Want me to tell you why? Because now we're not organized. We don't form a union. Even though it was different cars and different collectives, Jama, Damus, Crips, like what I'm saying, CCO, Blue Notes, Bloodline, UBN, JAMA, Kumi. If it wasn't no form of structure or organizations in there, people would have been up in there buck wild. And some people really be up under the assumption, if you ain't my homeboy, I ain't gonna help you. I never fit up in that category. If I seen another race going at another brother, it was mandatory that I support that brother. And when I first went to prison, it was mandatory. If you seen another race doing something to another black, you got to help him, or you're gonna get dealt with. You'll get dealt with. Now, don't get it twisted about what I'm saying. The BGFs, they step to Damu's and Keyways, saying fuck the leadership of it and think they can get away with something. But in San Quentin, man, some motherfuckers tried to get us some Jamas, and some Keyways helped the Jamas. Some more Jamas. Every organization had problems within their own organization. CCOs and Blue Notes, UBNs and BLs, and the new Jamas. And that new generation BGF started coming to the pen. Them dudes wasn't revolutionaries. You understand what I'm saying? Them was dudes coming from the Bay. And a lot of people thinking there's no BGFs in LA, but it's a lot of BGFs out of LA with big positions in that organization. But what people didn't understand was every leadership gonna get tested, man. They want to test your strength and your courage, right? And CCO got tested. Did we fail? Hell no. We just became the bigger figures and stepped back. Blue Note still exists. They still got a structure, but their structure is not, it isn't the Crip law in prison. You understand what I'm saying? Now, you can look at some old videos on YouTube and see some young Damu out, man. They call their homies, if they up under something, they got cut on. I don't know how that is. Because watch this, when the Damu get them level 4 yards, if you ain't UBN or BL, whoever got that yard, that's the law. And you will get DP'd if you violate that law. And this is what people don't understand. Cripping is different. See, every court got its own rules. You understand what I'm saying? Who's Comptons, neighborhoods, rolling, everybody rolling go to East Coasters. I never been on the yard where it was a Crip on Crip melee, except when I was doing the CC on the Blue Note thing. But I don't even like seeing Crip on Crip violence in the pen. I don't like even seeing blood on blood violence in the pen, man. I didn't try to drop lugs at people, pull people to the side and say, man, see if y'all can solve that without the knife play. You understand what I'm saying? Well, it ain't a whole lot of knife play in prison no more. A lot of these dudes is fighting up in there. OG Bamm said, get in here. I went ahead and listened to my uncle. Got in there before the straight lights came on. That's what I'm talking about. Story time up in here. Rasa Brownside, what's up, brother? What's up, brother? I remember John Hunt telling us as youngsters, CCO was educating a lot of brothers and teaching them how to survive behind them walls. And that, watch this, man. We had political science being taught on the shoe yard. We had political science being taught in the cells. We wasn't just in there trying to pressure Chris becoming something that they didn't want to be CCO, so what? Chosen to call it many, however that little saying going, that military shit, man. But listen to me, man. I'm real tight with a lot of Blue Notes. I got love and respect for the Blue Note organization. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of love for UBNs. I got a lot of love for BLs. I got love for Jamas. I done been in them trenches, man, where them brothers had my back on them race rides on them yards, man. These dudes, watch this new generation of Bloods, they getting aboard a ride. I was getting aboard a war. When the ride goes down and them doors come open, it still be cracking. But a lot of the drama in the penitentiaries in the 80s, y'all, I'm gonna tell you where it was at. It was in the shoe. What dudes was being DP, even with the Serenials, the Northerners. A lot of the drama was going on each of our own yards. And them dudes said, we don't check paper. Why the fuck you think people was getting hit in the shoe? Paperwork was coming up. It was being checked. And when a person got the paperwork saying a dude is a rat, man, what the fuck you need to go talk to him for? If he want to test that wave, he finna drown. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of the drama in the shoes, man, that's where the drama was going back in San Quentin and Old Folsom. Listen to me. You mentioned that you did time with Undertaker, Big Neck Bone. Yes, I did. Henry Gibbons, that's his real name. Went to Edison with him, ran with him. I used to run with the 8-9s. You understand what I'm saying? I used to run with the 8-9s before they were saying 8-9 East Coast. And they was 2 times 8-9 neighborhood Crips. Me, Lil Duck, me, Big Duck, and Lil Mike from 9-7 East Coast. Now, Lil Mike from 9-7 got a daughter, mean a son by June. John Hunter's sister. You understand what I'm saying? So I was cool with them. Big Wolf, rest in peace from 8-9 was like my big brother. You understand what I'm saying? So I used to run with them. I was told by my big homie that whatever happened in prison ain't personal but business. And that's real. That's real. I mean, I like this, man. I like that, man. I sure hope you ain't a troll, brother. I like that, man. You kept it 100 and you got your body up there. And watch this, man. I ain't never brought no problem from the penitentiary to the streets. I ain't never. I remember one time, man, I knew somebody from Compton got shot because he allowed an essay to go in the shower and stab another Compton Crip. And that Compton Crip that got stabbed got out. He shot this dude 5 or 6 times. My little homie, he lived. The boy lived. My little homie Raybo heard about it in the grapevine and wrote me a letter. He said, Bamm, you heard about what the homie did to the other homie? They wasn't from my hood or nothing, right? I said, yeah. He said, was that prison shit? Yeah, that was personal. But personal shit, it ain't personal, it be business in the pen, man. Dudes be paroling. Blacks and Hispanics parole together and white boys, man. And listen to me, we sit up in on, get to have hell of a conversations. They used to drop you off at the bus station. They don't do that no more. They take you there when that bus or that train is leaving. Because some damn fool raped somebody or something in Monterey, California, man, when he got dropped off. That's what make them take you to the train station or the bus station and make sure you pay for your ticket and put your ass on that bus, right? But anyway, when you parole, you're going to parole with a white boy and a Mexican, guaranteed. Guaranteed. Guaranteed you ain't going to be the only motherfucker getting released that day. You're going to parole with about 5 or 6 other people, excuse me, right? And y'all become friends up in there because you got something in common. You're going home. What it do, Rodney? What it do? What it do? What it do? What it do? Right? You're going to go home. Did you know Thomas Norwood, Triple OG 89? No, not by that name. What they call him, Mr. Aldridge? Is there Pirus would die with the Compton Crips and vice versa? Something went down, man. If a race ride died, if a race ride go down in the penitentiary, man, trust and believe. If I seen a Piru get bust on by a Mexican, I'm gonna help that Mexican, help that brother. And if them motherfuckers end up killing me and him, that mean I die supporting him. I don't give a fuck what he represents. When that race shit happened, I'm gonna support a black man. Now I watch this, man. Now I want y'all to understand this. Oh yeah, I know Big Tom. Now watch this, man. And I want y'all to understand something. Dude from Non-Deuce Bishop. A lot of y'all might not know him, but he was when they first opened up Pelican Bay. He the one got his horn broke. The police broke his arm through the trace slot in Pelican Bay. Dude got about a $60,000 or $70,000 lawsuit. Duke was my neighbor in 2 building enforcement. It was Mo Damus in 2 building, but it was like 8 Compton Crips in there. And they respected the Compton Crips get out because we had the sack. Duke was in the cell with Gangster from Fruit Town. I was like 4 cells from Gangster now. And Duke got bought like 4 ounces of weed, man. And me and Duke was caught up in a ride before. When Duke got all that money, he bought him like a quarter pound of weed. He gave me a half ounce of weed. And he said, man, check this out, man. I want to give you a few dollars because you stayed down with me. Because I seen 3 Hispanics rush Duke. And I ran off the second tier, ran to the day room and got down with Duke. When I supposed to stood up at the tier waiting on my cell to come open, and the police opened cells, got to shooting in the building. Going to cell. No, I ran down the motherfucking tier, down the steps in the day room, and I got down with Duke. Duke respected my soldierism, man. And that's what brothers supposed to do. I wouldn't give a fuck if you're a Crip or a Blood. You supposed to assist your brother when another race coming. Now, don't get me wrong, man. If I seen two Damus rush a Crip, I'm gonna go help the Crip. I don't give a fuck where he from. You understand what I'm saying? But if I seen two Crips rush a Damu, I ain't gonna get in that shit unless it was Crip and blood get in. I don't function under bullshit. When I went to prison, I might have been CCO, but I had to make sure my name was good and and how I carried myself good, because I ain't want my little homies to hear nothing fucked up about me in there. You understand? They heard I was CCO, but I told my little homies I was CCO. Everybody from front of know I went to prison, knew I was CCO, also knew I had rank. Knew I took, man, listen to me. I didn't take sacks from motherfuckers in the penitentiary. I didn't take TVs and shit for motherfuckers. I done robbed dudes at the canteen. And these dudes that was getting pressed like that was really soft niggas that shouldn't have had what they didn't deserve what they had. So I took it. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't do low and took it. I took it. I ain't steal it. I took it. You understand what I'm saying? Was that a good look? No, man. No, it wasn't a good look. But guess what, man? I'm an honest man. I was up in there building a reputation for myself, like saying I wasn't the one for that bullshit. I'm with the business. You understand what I'm saying? Chop come in off the yard one time, OG Lump from West Side Peru, man, on the phone talking to Yellow Ice. Lump said, man, Yellow Ice want to holler at you. I get on the phone. What's up, Yellow Ice? How you doing, man? First thing came out the man mouth, and he said, man, I hear you with the business, man. You up there on the Mexican, you with that blackness. Without a doubt. But I'm still from front of the Compton Crip. As soon as I get to 4800, when I come down from the pen, I go in Kitty Rock cell to drink some coffee and smoke some weed with my nigga. This first thing Kitty Rock said, yeah, they call you Little Scorby, boy. You was on the messages up in there. Yeah, I had to be. Or they gonna be on me. Watch this, man. When I was in Tracy and the Crips and Bloods was at it, that's why I got my first rank was in Tracy. I became a sergeant within the Crip Corps. I was one of them niggas that was going at Damus. When Crips and Bloods was going at it in Tracy, I was one of them niggas that was constantly at them trying to put their ass down on their back. And them dudes was coming at rips. But what nobody, I ain't trying to put 100 on my hood. What nobody that was in Tracy front hood ever pumped the game in Tracy. We stayed down. For our crowning, all us wasn't in the same way. I don't even sell you up with my personal homeboys, man. Under extreme circumstances, will I sell you up with a front hood or a Compton. I don't like selling up because you can end up fighting your selling. And I'm not accepting no ass whooping. There's a whole lot of niggas in there ain't gonna accept no ass whooping. I don't want to be going to sleep with one eye open, one eye closed. You feel me? One open and one closed. I don't do that shit, man. But I went in there and I stayed down for my eggs and grits. Big Ant Sumo, watch this, man. Dudes like Ant Sumo Marcellus, Pete the Buster, Big Hair on them, Mike T and them, Keely Welch and them, Hoot and them. These is dudes that went to the pen before me. Them dudes paved the way and set an example on how Compton Crip supposed to carry, Compton Crips carry themselves in there. And I was trying to be on that page. I'm telling you, when Chico Bill told me, I reminded him of Raymond Washington, that shit went to my motherfucking head. You feel what I'm saying? That shit went to my head, man. That shit went to my head and ain't chest swelled up. And then I stopped buffing on. I'm like, man, I'd rather get mentally, I wanted to be sharper. So I did a whole lot of reading, man. I'm still with the business. It just takes a whole lot to bring me to that point in my life. Because I love my freedom. That's what I love most about my young homies. They keep me focused. You understand what I'm saying? My young homies still respect me. I didn't punk out in the pen. I didn't run out on nobody. I ain't never told on nobody. I didn't tuck my tail. I kept it cripping, man. I kept it cripping. It's simple as that. I don't care what nobody say. Tell Cuz T from Rays said, what's up? I got you. Said, what's up? I got you, Tobias. If you talking to me, shouts out the homies from Lennox. All right, brother. For sure. The halls is active. You better have hands. Watch this, man. Even going through my juvenile hall days, right? The first blood I had a fight with was Kojak, a Brim dude, little Kojak. Me and him was squabbling like a motherfucker in there. Had a fight with Rick James from Fruittown in there. Me and Rick James, we got so cool. Rick James tell people I was like his relative. You feel me? Get Pop from Long Beach, insane story. Watch this. You talking about Papa resting in peace? Is that so you talking about Papa resting in peace? Is that the Papa you talking about? Man, Miss Bruce Banner just don't make him become the Hulk of the real. Hey, watch this, man. When I became a lieutenant, that's who brought it to me. Papa, he got out the shoe. I was on the line in Old Folsom. And I had got into it. No, I got into it with the dude I told you I moved in cell with. I told him, you got to move me, man. These Mexicans come to this motherfucker with my name on the list and some more people name on the list, right? And asking this dude named Bear is who's the BGF. I seen my name. I said, that's me. He said, what are you? I said, I'm black. Ain't got to tell you I'm no motherfucking crip. I'm black. Bear like, oh, man, young man, get me the fuck about your cell. His name was already in the hat. I was already moved. Now I'm finna move quicker, right? So watch this. About 2 or 3 months go by. He got hit later on. Got put in the, when he went to the shoot, tore his ass up, right? But anyway, dude, Bear run to the yard, get that big Bamm them. Like little Bamm them, like they gonna get at me. But me and little Bamm went way back through juvenile hall. And Papa came to the yard, to the line. He got out the shoe. He was in one. This on a Saturday weekend yard. I was out there talking to my cousin Big Murray from the East Side and East Side Mike. And Papa pulled me, told me what new position I had gotten shit. And he said, man, I'm finna go check this dude bad. This dude getting at me about you saying you disrespected the Mexicans. I ain't disrespect no motherfucking Mahinder. I told him, I'm black. I don't give a fuck what else you think I might be. I'm black. Take that for what you want to take it for. You want to think I'm a jama? Come at me and do what you need to do. But Bear was out of pocket, and I won't be associated with no shit like that. Papa was a soldier, man. Papa from Long Beach Insane was a soldier. You feel me? Thank you, Ben. Thank you. We need 4 more people for this raffle, man. Matter of fact, 5. 5 people to close the raffle out, so make it happen. The 5 is extra because didn't nobody do it. So 5 people entered the raffle for Blade and them. Give me a number, man, and click. 4 or 5 people entered the raffle before we can close this raffle out. Man, where were you when you heard Easy pass away? Man, I was on B Yard, Building 2, listening to I was at Up North Station, used to play the oldies. I was listening to the oldies, and the motherfucker came, the DJ came on there and said, a rapper, a well-known rapper just died from AIDS. Me and Marcelli, my cousin T from the South, both knew who it was, and that was easy. Me and HB from Miller's Gangsters had words about that because he was trying to clown Easy on the yard, right? Think, oh man, that nigga caught that shit from fucking punks. No, brother. Don't be putting that shit on nobody from Compton. I'm defending Compton, man. You can't, in my presence, when I be in jail, there you go right there. There you go right there, culture. Watch this, man. When I'm in the pen, I don't just represent Compton Crip, front of the Compton Crip. I represent the city of Compton. You can't disrespect the Compton Pyru in front of me talking about it. I'm going to say, man, I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear that shit. So what a lot of people don't know about prison and jail either, man. Comptons look at LA different than we look at ourselves. LA is the same way. They look at a lot of dudes from Compton different than we look at ourselves. Then they look at themselves. Compton, we feel we're the pimpity of crippin'. That's just us. We some American motherfuckers. We some American motherfuckers, right? But we tight with a whole lot of Crips. We tight. Damu's respect a lot. I done ran across Damu's that saying this. That's why I'm saying it. No disrespect to nobody. I done heard a lot of Damu's tell me this, man. We respect you, Compton Crips, you niggas with the business. You understand what I'm saying? Hey, man, check this out, man. It been 100 Damu's and tapped in my show. Watch this. Big Duck. Big Duck got the trace on a violation while I was in Old Folsom, but I knew he was there. Last time I seen him, man, he had came on my mind. He had a blue 82 Brougham, but I seen him on 97 and 97 East Coast. So I was with my big homie Ricky Joe at Frank Van House, my big homie from one of the founders of the Pocket. And Duck pulled up. And when he say, man, I'm gonna come over to Minnie house, my homie Ricky Joe, like, who is Minnie? I said, that's my mother's name. Duck me and Duck been knowing each other since we was kids. And I never knew that was my homie T Tuck cousin, man. Ain't that crazy? Me and Duck did a burger up in the leg, man. Duck was my boy, man. Me and Duck used to go downtown and get our taters together, man. 40 watching with 31 likes. Come on, everyone. That's right, man. The end of the raffle. Let's close the raffle out. Support the channel tonight, man. Because I ain't going to stand here long. I want to get to this. I want to watch some things. I'm watching the man Kingtown, man. I'm loving that little series I'm watching, man. Then I'm watching, damn, what's the other shit? With Lawrence, with the boy played and Cooley High play in it. I'm stuck on them kind of shows right now. But listen to me, man. What I learned something about prison separate the men from the boys. Prison, Chili Willie, what it do? What it do? Ronald Barnes, RP. These spies back in here ready to hate. Tell them, Blade. I'm known Duke. Duke Ward, Sylvester Ward, all my life when I was a kid. He set fire to my elementary school. Hey, man, Duke, listen to me, man. Duke was every time I got a motherfucking package, I used to get the big buckets of licorice and big old buckets of banana Laffy Taffies, right? Duke would be right at my motherfucking cell, man. Bam, give me some of that candy, nigga. Duke is my partner, man. Listen to me, man. Him and Gangster from Fruit Town, Paru was selling. Them niggas was tight in the motherfucker. Looney B was in that building. Dillinger from in our section. Dillinger from Villains. Ramon from Fruit Town. And me and my cousins, we had all the brand new cassettes. When DJ Quick first come out with Safe and Sound, we was the niggas, we had them before them. So we exchanged tapes. When the Crips got into it with the white boys in New Folsom in 95. So when the dude does be telling you some shit, we smashed the white boys on B Yard in 95 because the white boy working the canteen got into it with Sid from 111 in the canteen. And Sid lost the fight. The white boy got the best of Sid. My homeboy from Carver and Bamm from Tonga take off on the white boy. Ed from Hoover take off on the white boy. That Saturday, the white boy, they didn't lock us down. That Saturday, the shot callers, the white boy come up out of 8 building, going on his business. The Crips bust a hole in him. I go to the hole because that 2 or 3 days later, they running dinner. And me and Big Wino from Main Street take off on the white boy. You understand? In the section. When they cuffed me up and shit, when they bust in the building with the block gun, Duke say, stay down, old ass Bamm. Hey, man, listen to me, man. I got some dumb moves that I really go to bat for. Stanley Pitch, LB. You understand what I'm saying? Ricky Duncan. The Bloods that was in the pen with me, man, that showed me that they wasn't tripping on the color of my rag and I wasn't tripping on the color of their rag. I give them my all in war, man. I'm going to give any black man that was a soldier my all when it was trying to save his ass and say, if I don't save his ass, I might lose my ass. You understand what I'm saying? So that's the name of the game. Now, you get these dudes that want to have that divide and conquer shit. That's that buster shit. That's that buster shit. How can you allow somebody manipulating you want to do something to another black man because you don't represent what he represents? Come on, man. That's crazy. You that weak-minded where you can get manipulated like that. I've been caught up in situations like that. I went down to the county in Montpelier, got whacked with razor blades because certain Bloods walked out the tank and let the Mexicans take off on us. We was cuffed up. I wasn't mad at the Dot Moves for that. I was mad at them certain individuals. You understand what I'm saying? That shit ain't cool. That ain't what black people chose to do to each other. Don't sell me off, nigga. Don't put me on the auction block, nigga. You ain't my master. I ain't got no master. Don't do me like that. I don't get down like that. Big Capone was in Solidarity with me and New Folks. That's my nigga, man. That's Huncho and them people. That's a Floyd right there, baby. That's a Floyd right there. That's a Floyd right there. I ran across the whole 11H, man. Capone, my boy, man. Capone, soldier too, man. DJ Quick was pushing P-Funk heavy on Safe and Sound. He clicked up with Death Row Records, dope album. Yeah, I was one of the first niggas with that and the Diary. I was the first nigga with Me Against the World cassette in Folsom in 2 building, man. And Duke and Looney B. Watch this, man. I ain't smoking Sherm wasn't a high for me, right? But Looney B used to get PCP from the jungles. That nigga dip some joints and send them down to the cell. The whole motherfucking section be lit at the cell, man. Duke used to, bam, you get one? I said, yeah, man, that nigga sent me 2 lovely joints, man. I'm lit now. You understand what I'm saying? We just looked out. David Moses, what's up, baby? How you doing? Hub and the Dub in the house. C-Lo, what it do, Bam? How you been? You got any stories on Momo from Fruit Town? Watch this. Momo was in Tracy with me, man. I'm gonna share a story with y'all. I ain't trying to belittle Momo. No, Momo can barely read. I used to give Momo read books to help him learn how to read better. I knew Momo. Yeah, Momo knew him and my homie Bohead got into it. My homie put tips on him. And I got on the other Damu that tried to jump in. But Momo was one of my partners. Momo, only dude from Fruit Town I got into it with, he resting in peace, man. I bust on dude. We was on lockdown. I thought all the Damus was gone. We was on lockdown after we got into it with the white boys, and I was passing out the coffee. I met Katie. I went to KD's cell. Kevin Dykes from 151. It's dark in the cell. I should have had my antennas up. But you know, KD ain't telling me this dude is in the cell with him. He don't supposed to tell me. So when the police opened the door for me to hand the coffee to dude came out swinging, and we chunked him. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just glad he ain't have a knife because I wasn't strapped. You understand what I'm saying? But Compton's always had a thing, Compton Crips and Compton Perus, that we wouldn't trip on each other in the pen. But sometimes you forget about that and do what you got to do. You understand what I'm saying? I never tripped on nobody from villains in the pen because I always go over there because I don't need, I leave it, it ain't personal to me, it's just business. I don't know, G. I shoot to the store, grab a 4-pack, grab my sack. My girls got anything they need, and I still got bread for most. The Compton Band channel for the city. We support the church. Thank you, man. Thank you, baby. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. My homie Capone from Lab Meg was one of the buffest dudes I ever saw. Hey, Bolo, listen to me, man. Capone and Nate Tillman. I'm gonna tell you who them niggas had love for from Front Hood. They had love for my homie Pudas. Capone was a rider. Listen to me, man. Capone, we was in New Folks. Capone just tell me, say, hey, Bamm, I want you to make a call for me. That nigga have anybody call Huncho to make sure that package come. Huncho looked out for his little cousin, man. Capone was a rider, man. Capone was a rider, man. He was a rider. You feel what I'm saying? Capone was a rider. Capone and Nate Tillman, for us young niggas under me, was two young niggas that had a whole lot of heart. It was a whole like a lot of young niggas under me. My little homie Still Bill, resting in peace. Devil, KT, you feel me? Big Field Dog, my homie Lebo, Simba. These young niggas was soldiers, man. And they came to the pen when they was like 18 and 19, like I did. I was in the pen like 3 or 4 years before some of my homies got there, man. And them young niggas came in there with the business. You feel me? Yeah, Big Rebo had sides. Hey, watch this, man. Whole lot of Crips and Bloods. Watch this, man. Whole lot of Crips and Bloods had side. I ain't just wanted to build myself up mentally. I couldn't see myself. I used to buff on in my sweatsuits and watch them motherfuckers every day. I couldn't see. I didn't want the smell of I didn't want the weight pile smell in my motherfucking cell. You understand what I'm saying? Oh man, Nate Children, but that's my little homie, man. It's my little homeboy, Nate, man. Nate with the business. You understand what I'm saying? But that's just like a nigga tried to test the homie Turtle up in there. Because Turtle was a little nigga. And Turtle put a zipper around that nigga neck. Had metal staplers around there. Turtle damn near took this nigga whole head off his shoulders, man. You can't underestimate a little nigga. I learned that from Keats. Was one of the smallest Crips in prison. Busted on niggas in 6 feet and better with yokes. He wasn't scared of that. You feel what I'm saying? You ain't lying, cuz that smell never used to leave there. I ain't like that smell, man. Watch this, man. If I got a celly, man, that nigga woke up the next morning and wouldn't brush his teeth and wash his face and just walked out to go to chow, that nigga was moving out my cell. When he came back from breakfast, hey man, find a cage, nigga. So I used to get up every morning. I used to wax my cells, man. I used to wax my cells out, roll my mattress up. When I got up at 5 in the morning, I rolled my mattress up, hit the dim light, wash my face, brush my teeth and shit, clean up my cell, and start a letter. Read my Bible, watch some TD Jakes, right? A Fred Price on TV. Then I watch the news, write a letter, right? Everything situated, everything put on the bunk. All the shit I have under the bed, the top ramen, I put all that on my bunk. That shit don't get off my bunk till about 1:30 in the afternoon. I ain't never miss a yard. Only time I missed New York when they started having phones in the penitentiary, because now I can use the phone and they ain't fucking with nobody, right? It was mandatory for me to be on New York. I never wanted to miss drama. You got some niggas go to the penitentiary and don't go to New York because they know it's gonna be drama. Especially now they got phones. Oh man, I'm in there on the phone. No, nigga, don't let that phone get your ass DP, niggas. You ain't on this York. You understand what I'm saying? It used to be mandatory for Crips and Damus to come to York every day in prison. It ain't like that no more. It ain't like that no more. It ain't like that, man. It ain't like that. Don't watch this, man. Dudes really don't nobody take shit personal in prison, man. That shit just be business, man. That shit just be business. Because damn near every brother from Compton and Watts knew a Mexican in jail. And damn near every Crip and Blood out of LA knew a Mexican from Juvenile Hall or whatever barrio was next to their neighborhood. See, front hood don't share no hood with nobody. I don't give a fuck what somebody else might tell you. Front hood is front hood. We don't share that with nobody, right? But understand this and trust and believe this. Everybody know a Mexican, so don't nobody take nothing personal. They say white boys and Mexicans running together. I ain't never been in a ride and white boys and Mexicans got at us together. Hell no. But I know the white boys help them move their iron and do all that. I know Mahinda's help the white boys move their iron, slide them iron, because they want to, we're the common enemy. Their common enemy is black. You understand what I'm saying? But ain't no one motherfucker smash nobody in prison, man. Ain't no one person smash nobody in prison. You get people talking about like Dubs, and oh man, we didn't buy dope from them. Goddamn lie. They bought dope from blacks. They buy phones from blacks. Listen to me, man. I don't know why people don't want to be honest when they telling these stories. Instead, they so caught up in that race pride. They want they race to be this powerful people that they think is cool. I was just with your young homie Bond the other day. Is that right? That's my little homeboy, man. Bamm, these changes that you've seen in prison, are they something bad, good, or just whatever? They bad. What's going on in prison now, man? Why ain't no black unity in prison? You keep it 100. If like from the outside looking in, it might look like it, but no. Because it ain't no real shit there. All that fake busted shit get under my skin. Say it again, Jane Cash. Say it again, man. Say it again. Trying to see what the homie was saying about in solidarity it happened. Yeah, right? Coming to the yard is mandatory, OG Bamm. Yeah, it used to be, man. It was mandatory to come to the yard. Unless you was sick, shit, you had to, the turtles percent talk about God when you were selling. Yeah, we talk about God, man. What nigga ain't what black man ain't gonna talk about God? What Mexican ain't gonna talk about God with their sellies? Everybody know who got them, who keeping them alive. Shit, they know it ain't the hood, they know it ain't the pistol. It's God. Wake up in the morning. Thank God I'm here, man. I don't want a woman that don't believe in God. And I hope a woman don't want me if I didn't believe in God. That was the time when I read that Solidad, brother. I start somewhat believing some of the things George Jackson was saying. How can a God create a world like this and my race is the only ones getting fucked over? I question some things from God. But I done lived this long where it ain't no room for question no more. He done let an old motherfucker like me live to see 62 years old. When people told me I was gonna die before I was 18. No, man, I can't question God's judgments no more. He know what's better for me. He know what's better for me than I know for myself. You understand what I'm saying? That's a strong stand. I don't want no woman that doesn't believe in God. Man, listen to me, man. Shit. Don't come believing in me. You better, if she can't believe in God, she can't be my woman. You understand what I'm saying? Listen to me. I done seen some beautiful Muslim women, but I don't want no Muslim woman. I like chitlins and pork chops. I can't have no Muslim woman. I love pork. You understand what I'm saying? I love pork, man. I love pork. Man, listen to me, man. If your woman don't believe in God, don't have her as your woman. Shit. Oh, man. Come on, man. You better let's make it make sense. We got 60 people up in this chat and 42 likes. Out of 60 people, 5 people can hit this raffle before we can close this raffle out, man. 5 people got to hit the raffle. Bishop Bamm preaching tonight. No, man, I ain't a preacher. I ain't a bishop. George Jackson and a lot of the Panthers said that stuff from a place of frustration. A lot of them, like he repeat, went back to religion later on. Man, don't watch this, man. I don't care what nobody tell you. A motherfucker can call it what they want to call it. When you facing life in that penitentiary, you facing 10 years or better, when them lights go out in your cell in that county jail, and you might be in the cell with just one motherfucker, you hoping he sleep, you best believe they up in them cells praying. Asking God, please, God, I know I did what I did, but don't let them give me life. Come on, man. Come on, man. Let's keep it 100, man. Let's keep it 100. You'd be surprised how many blacks and Hispanics go to church in prison and trying to turn their life around. Now, I don't get mad at nobody turning Christian when they go to jail. You understand what I'm saying? The Bible ain't never said don't be no punk. So when them riots happen, that Christianity don't say, you represent Christianity, don't say. I can see Muslims take off during them riots. Now, you think they ain't gonna take off because they Muslims? They black. They gonna take off. You understand what I'm saying? Listen to me, man. But you get a lot of dudes who go up in there and they turn Christian to get away from their own personal politics because of the core they represent. They don't like what's going on within the core they represent. You understand what I'm saying? So they do the Christian thing, and we ain't got no problem with that. Bamm got it lit here tonight. What it do, Josh? What it do, baby? The hardest of hard, the rider of all riders, have bowed down to God Almighty and cried when they was in that shower or in that cell. Listen to what I'm telling you, man. Listen to what I'm telling you, man. I used to be in Calipat, man. I had a dude named Bolo from Vegas, Palm Springs. And he was rolling with the gangster car. And he used to say, damn, he ain't have a TV. He said, man, damn, man, you watch TD Jakes every day at 5 o'clock. Motherfucking right. I missed dinner if my building went to eat first. I had to see TD Jakes. I had some TD Jake books. Listen to me, man. TD Jakes used to be doing his sermons. And I'll break down crying because he had touched a nigga with some of the shit he said. I'm finna start back going. I need to start back going to church. Hey, man, ain't nothing wrong with believing in God, brother. I don't know why people want to believe, don't want to believe something. Watch this, man. I ain't never took a picture like this in prison. I ain't no crib God. It ain't no crib God. So what the fuck I'm looking up at God for in heaven? No, I don't take pictures like that. I don't take pictures like that. You understand what I'm saying? I don't take pictures like that. I smile. Sometimes I smile from the prison yard on pictures. Islam isn't a necessary non-violent religion, brother. Under circumstances, even murders justified. Without a doubt, I done read the Quran. I know that. The Quran believe eye for an eye. I know all that. Anybody know how anybody know how Huncho Wayne Day is? Ain't seen him on Instagram in a minute. I think Huncho all right, man. I think Huncho all right. He should be all right. I ain't heard nothing like something's wrong. The homie Cleveland from Pomona Mafia was at Calipat, and my new one, Lil Bird from the Swamps, was there too. That's right. That's right. OG Bamm. It's a lot of those young guys taking those looks in the sky pitch, swatting big style. Listen to me. See, look, Huncho was cool. You heard him? Yeah, Huncho, okay, man. I ain't heard nothing supposed been wrong with Huncho. Huncho doing all right. But listen to me, man. When I first called my house, I was like, fuck God, excuse me. I was saying F God and all that, right? But trust and believe, man. When the lights went out, and I was in high power, right? When the lights went out, I was praying every night, man. I was praying every night. I was praying every night. That's another reason I got up early. That's another reason I used to get up early in the morning in my cell. For my cellie wouldn't interrupt me from me doing my prayer. I prayed every morning. I woke up too. I'm gonna keep it 100. This some Lavelle Sparks brother like loved about me. He said, you don't even talk when you wake up in the morning, man. I wouldn't talk to my cellie till after we go to breakfast. This is my time to me. I always needed them few hours to myself. Let me gather my thoughts. Let me get myself together before the cell door go open. Because I don't want to wake up in prison in a fucked up mood and take my stress out on another individual. Because that can cause a big melee with my homies. I never wanted to put my homies in a situation that I ain't want nobody to put me in. You know, that's why I never sold Mexicans dope in prison. I already knew they didn't supposed to get dope from blacks. And if they was allowed to get drugs from blacks, they had to be able to pay up front. But some brothers chase that money. They ain't got no problem with saying, hey, man, I owe you. You can pay me later. But you want this shit? Because don't nobody want to get caught with their dope. They rather get rid of it to get caught with it, right? But You got a lot of people tend to put 100 on shit, man. I'm always keep it 100 with y'all. I'm gonna call a ball, you strike a strike, man. I was in jail praying. I pray every day today. I pray today, every day. You understand what I'm saying? I don't run from God. I'm running to God, man. Shit, I run to God, man. I ain't running from him. Shit, don't run from God. Better run to him. That's who gonna save your life. You can't save your life. You ain't got the power. I seen a few break down when they got all day. Listen to me, man. Watch this. If you ain't never had a life sentence, you don't know how that shit feel. So when I be hearing these dudes say they had like Dubs, or I got a life sentence in 92 and all he did was 24 years. What kind of life sentence you had to get out in 24 years and you said you did 2 or 3 shoes? No, man. No, shit. Hell no. Hell no. Hear that shit? You understand? And inside, juvenile all the way to prison, it's just a small world, wider world outside. There it is, man. There it is. You know what I used to pray about? More than my own safety, I prayed that nobody came at me wrong because I know what I was going to do. Hey, C-Lo, watch this, man. When I tell people I was scared when I was in prison, I was scared of killing somebody because I ain't want nobody to try to kill me. By any means necessary, I was going to do whatever it took to save my life. That's the fear I had. Other than that, it wasn't no fear. The fear to make me want to PC up. That never, watch this, running to an SY yard never entered my motherfucking imagination. My silly, crazy P from schoolyard broke down. I had to hold me up in serious when he kickstand over your head. Man, listen to me, man. People just don't know, baby. Shit, Doug's probably got wires on him. Say it again. Woo! Say it again. Flip flops wasn't allowed because of what happened to the G from PJ Watts. Watch this. AB, no, I don't know what happened to him. Unless he got that the dude you talking about that was in Chino. Flip flops wasn't never allowed to walk around in jail. That was never allowed. You never supposed to went to the showers like them. When I first got to Tracy, my big homie them seeing me walking down the dining hall, E-wing on orientation in my shower shoes. My big homie told me, get my ass out of line, go back to the wing. Go to my cell. You don't come out here like that. And it was certain dudes that went to the pen project, me even getting there in 1980 should have put me up on that. And they didn't. See, that's the problem with motherfuckers now. They don't lace these youngsters with the proper etiquette on how to conduct themselves in prison. That's why prison ain't got a structure. Motherfuckers ain't willing to lace these youngsters. They trying to blame everything on the youngsters. But if you ain't lacing the youngster, nigga, blame yourself. Point the finger at yourself. Just like with the peace we want. Nigga, if you ain't trying to present the peace, nigga, point the finger at you. Don't point it at these young dudes. They doing what we told them to do. Watch this, man. I'm not mad at this younger generation for how they get their bang on. None of that. You understand what I'm saying? They watch this. This younger generation is the rawest generation of cryptism and Damuism, man. They ain't buck wild. They just raw than us. They still respect reputable OGs. They just don't look at everybody that's older than my age as a G. That's the title earned, not just given. And people don't seem to get it. You got these wannabe OG niggas. You got these dress up Crips. You got these dress up Damu niggas. So what? You can dress up in some gang guitar, nigga. That don't mean you hard. Nigga, you ain't putting no work in, nigga, to get no title. You understand what I'm saying? And that's why the people pointing these fingers at, no, man, don't watch this. Let's stop pointing the fingers at these youngsters and start pointing it at ourselves. Because if you ain't laced the youngster, you just as wrong as the youngster. They gonna do what they don't know how to do. If they don't know no better, they ain't gonna do no better. So older cat supposed to lace the young. I was laced. Sumo and Marcellus them laced me, man, and Scorpion them. They laced me. They laced me. They gave me game. Cuse them. They gave me game. Them big hair on them. They became my mentors in prison. I learned how to conduct myself in prison based on the big homies that I gravitated to. Yeah, I wanted to be like Mac Thomas and Raymond and Salty them. My homie the bully, Craig Metcalf, AB them. Listen to me. Bam, you consider Keefe D. Hey, check this out. I'm gonna keep that opinion to myself, man. I'm gonna keep my opinion to myself when it comes to Keefe D, man. Is that a nice answer, brother? Check this out. The reason I say that is I don't never want a nigga to be trying to pull up on me if I'm with my family, my woman, and my homies. I don't never want to put nobody in harm's way based on what's coming up out my mouth. Whether it's the truth or it's not the truth. I knew Steve Vickers and Chris Vickers. Knew them from juvenile hall all the way to the penitentiary. That's what I respect about homies like you, Steve and Chris from Pomona, cuz still got down with the young homies. Watch this. I love my young homies. Them niggas got me thinking I'm young. I know my age. I know my age. But they got me thinking I'm young. I got that young Bible skill in me, man. That fiber up in me, man. Don't get this 62 twisted shit, 62, new 52. You understand what I'm saying? So I know goddamn well I don't look 62. My woman tell me that. I be trying to tell her I'm 35 or 40. You feel me? Shit. Come on, man. You know, these young Crips, I don't want nobody misconstrued what I'm saying. These young Crips that got themselves together can teach some old Crips who ain't got themselves together some game. They can really teach some brothers some game. Watch this, man. It's a whole lot of these young Keyways out here today, and young Damus got their own house, got their own business. A lot of OGs ain't got that. A lot of youngsters got that, though. It might have been because of that sack and whatever, but they knew how to manage shit. You got some OGs still stuck in the time warp, man. Still stuck in the time warp. That's sad to say. I got a lot of my young homies got businesses and own property. So I'm proud of them. I'm very impressed. I'm proud of them. They positive role models in their kids' lives. They don't hang out each and every day. When they do hang out, it ain't in the hood. They got some place where they can be just amongst themselves, where there ain't no confusion, ain't no gang activities there. Oh, they stay ready, but this is how the game go. Bam, check out Dad's Little Easy new album. I'm gonna do that, man. I'm gonna do that. But listen to me, man. We got to start doing better than what we ever did in the community. Whatever you learned, there was something. Whatever you went through in prison, it wasn't personal. It was simply business. So when I first went to prison, man, blacks and Mexicans used to gamble against each other in the LA County jail, man. Listen to me, man. We was gambling with them. Later on down the line, things changed. And what changed was the police knew what the fuck they was doing when they created 4800 and turned 4800 into a Crip margin. That's the first game they got isolated from everybody in the county jail was the Crips. Then it was the Damus. The Hispanics didn't get it till later on because now they was taking advantage of that. And we got the Crips. Hey, then they put the Bloods in 43. They felt as though they separated threats. Crips was up there terrorizing the LA County jail. Terrorizing it, robbing motherfuckers. Certain white boys was up there getting shit beat out of them. You understand what I'm saying? Watch this, man. You don't see no white boys. Watch this. You might see it now. In the late 70s, early 80s, you wouldn't see no white boy walking around LA County jail with Nazi signs. I'm gonna get the shit beat out of him. Get the shit beat out of him walking around like that. You understand? Now you might see that shit. You understand what I'm saying? Listen to me. So whenever they can separate us, they know it's gonna create problems. You understand what I'm saying? Please, I respect that too. Bam, please address some blacks attacking Hispanic vendors. You have a voice. I see that shit on the news. Don't get me wrong, man. Listen to me, Rasta Brown side. Because I trust you ain't no troll. I'm going to comment on this, right? I'm one that don't subscribe to that. Them people, watch this. They're not doing anything wrong. So when you see a young, dumbass motherfucker that's robbing a person for $50, $60, $70, $100, willing to beat a person damn near to death for that type of money, and these people are old enough to be their grandparents and can't defend themselves, that's what cowards do. Real men don't do that shit. And they shouldn't do that because karma gonna come back and they start doing that shit to these black folks, to these black elder people. It's certain things, man. Gangsters, thugs, hood niggas, hood Mexicans, whatever the fuck we call ourselves. You got to have some form of integrity, some morals about your gangsterism. If you ain't got that, man, you're not gonna survive in these motherfucking streets. And you can't beat the streets. The streets gonna beat your ass. Can't nobody beat this concrete, man. This concrete gonna beat you up. Concrete gonna be here when you ain't here. It don't never die. It don't never die. You die and can't come back. Ain't no reincarnation of you. I don't like that. I don't like people that do anything to elder people. I don't like nobody that's strong taking advantage of the weak. I'm not a motherfucking bully. I'm a bully that bully the bully. I don't like people that take advantage of the weak. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm one that ain't cool. You understand what I'm saying? Hey, watch this, man. I couldn't say yeah and nay on that, right? If people DPing them dudes like that, right? Because see if we was to confront our partners for that, our little homies that do that. I'm glad my little homies don't do that. What I'm trying to say is they're gonna always go in history about what they went through in their life. See, it's a black and Hispanic things now. How many blacks got killed by Hispanics that wasn't gang members? There was mothers, kids. So, so y'all didn't have Hispanics what couldn't do drive-bys against each other, but they ain't have a problem doing drive-bys on blacks and wasn't killing the gang members. They was killing innocent kids and women. So people, when they see that, that's a form of karma coming back to bite you on your ass. Now, do I like it? Hell no. I don't like it. I ain't never did nothing to a child or a woman when I was an active game member. That ain't my get down. That ain't my get down. It can't be a victim to bullshit that I represent. You know what I mean? So I understand what you're saying. I just said it, Blade. I'm just saying that how they did the drive-bys. Like that shit that goes on in Long Beach, man. Them ain't just gang members that's doing. They ain't just Longos doing that. Them some motherfuckers just trying to follow suit and fit in based on what they race be doing, right? And the rules are always no mother, no seniors, children, and innocent. But motherfuckers overlook that rule. Motherfuckers, watch this, man. You can't say all gang members don't have it, but it's a lot. It's 45% of these motherfuckers representing gangs on east side, black and brown. They ain't got no integrity. They ain't got no motherfucking morals about themselves. They ain't thinking about their own parents. They ain't thinking about their little cousins. They ain't thinking about their little sisters. So while they quick want to jump on a high school student and stump them out, they ain't thinking about that this high school student might see their little sister and retaliate on them and don't without even that might not knowing that that's your sister. Beat her ass, stump her out to death. Now we got a big old riot going on. So watch this. The DPN got to come from within. If people start telling their homies, don't do this shit to certain people, it won't go down. Because I guarantee you, man, if I seen some Hispanics jumping on the kid, I'm going to help that kid. If I seen some blacks jumping on a Hispanic kid and they grown, I'm going to try to assist any kid. I wouldn't give a fuck what color they is if I see some grown motherfuckers jumping on their child. And that's just how it is, man. And people don't watch this, man. They don't seem to get that. People, motherfuckers lose they don't have no fucking integrity or no morals or principles about their thugism. You understand what I'm saying? It's rules to be to this thug shit. It's rules to this hood shit. It's rules to this gang shit. And motherfuckers is forgetting about the rules. That's what that is, man. We got 50 people in the chat. I need 5 of you 50 to enter the raffle, though. Don't do me like this tonight, man. I want to close this raffle out. And this is the last raffle, y'all. This is the last raffle. So let's close this raffle out, man, before we can call the winner tomorrow at tomorrow morning live at 11 o'clock. Let's close this out. 5 people enter the raffle, man. And throw some questions at your boy. See how much, because I wasn't charging my phone when I did that little playing, man. So enter the raffle, man. I need 5 people, man. I need 5 people. Been up in there. Damn, time fly when you be kicking it. Yes, we got 50 watching and 50 likes. Good work, frontliners. Man, the frontliners do a hell of a job, y'all. Them trolls ain't up in here because Clean Blade on deck. You understand what I'm saying? They scared of them. Really, though, support the channel, not the super chat. Tell them again, Cleek. We need 5 people for the raffle. Ain't no more raffles after the night, man. 5 people enter the raffle. If I can shut the raffle out, man. Stop dogging your boy out and enter the raffle, man. See, watch this. I stopped saying you can Stop saying if you throw a question, throw it to the Cash App. I stopped saying that. So I want you to contribute to the raffle because it's being considered proceeds go towards the inner city youth thing. So come on, man. Support the raffle. 5 people. All we need is 5 more people, man. Come on, y'all. Make it right with your boy, man. That's all that is. Make it right with your boy, man. Make it right with your boy, man. Make it right with your boy, man. Let's make it do what it do, man. Support me, I support you. I ain't running from you, don't run from me. You know what I mean? Y'all throw some questions at me, man. Hey, Sugar, I already know how you are, brother. You don't owe me no explanation. You really don't owe no explanation. Watch this, man. So one thing about Clee and Blade and them dudes, my partners, y'all support me in here. Corey McHenry, all y'all support me. Baby, everybody support me. But if I got 52 people and it says 5 people needed for the raffle, I know out of 52 people, 5 people get into the raffle, man. That's it and that's all, man. No, this is not the church, but we not tripping off the top. We pitch into the baby. They the real front line. Say it again, baby. Corey up in this joint. Corey suited and booted. He probably on that bumpy tonight. He on that bumpy. He on that bumpy. But yeah, man, that's all that is, man. We got to eliminate a lot of bullshit that goes on in the neighborhoods, and we can't continue to constantly get mad at young niggas when old niggas is not trying to lace these young niggas. So by these old niggas that ain't got no, don't voice their opinion towards the young homies, don't even try to talk to them, don't even talk at them. They so goddamn afraid of them because they don't know how to approach them. You understand what I'm saying? Don't point a finger at somebody that you're not trying to get some game to. You understand what I'm saying? That shit ain't cool. That's kettle calling the pot black. Shit. Pot calling the kettle black. However that saying go. You understand what I'm saying? If you ain't willing to lace these youngsters, hey man, shut that shit down. Half these OG niggas, these niggas that want to be OGs, they young homies don't even want them niggas around them because they're not conducting themselves like OGs. These youngsters want to hear some real shit from their big homies, man. They want to hear that real, man. These youngsters ain't running from the real, but they emulated what was told them. Yeah, we're gonna always have somebody trying to be the next Matt Thomas, the next Ray Washington, man. Trust and believe that. OG Bamm, which Criplet had the best hands back in the days, player? From my hood, Kathy Green. My little homegirl, Kathy Green, and baby Mel, Melly Henderson. They had a squabble. Shit, Cat, and they wasn't no ugly motherfuckers. You understand what I'm saying? That's my days. Hey, I used to watch this, man. Y'all don't get mad at what I'm finna say, man. I used to love to see females fight at school. That's the only time you'll see a girl. I didn't see girls at Centennial fighting one time, man. These bros was fighting like a motherfucker. One girl got her shirt ripped off and brawl. She was still chunky, titties just swinging, nigga like this. Looking at the nipples and shit, man. No, being perverts, you feel me? Shit, I'm gonna keep it 100. You know what I mean? But watch this, man. I ain't want too much. I got a lot of love for a lot of my homegirls that was triplets, right? But I wasn't turned on by a game making girl. I didn't want no game making as a girlfriend. You feel what I'm saying? Poop natty ho, there you go, man. There you go, man. There you go, man. OG Bamm learning the birds and the bees from the girl fights in a roundabout way. Mate, I think one in here, bro. I feel you, man. That might have been You feel me? He baited us in long enough to come with that bullshit, huh? Yeah. They sure know how to manipulate their way up in here, man. They sure know how to manipulate their way up in this joint, man. But come on, man. We need 5 people to enter the raffle, man. I've been in an hour and 14 minutes, man. 5 of y'all enter the raffle. Let's close the raffle out. Let's make it do what it do. It'd be greatly appreciated, man. Take a chance on winning the sweatsuit, man. Take a chance at it. We already got rid of Blade and got rid of the troll, man. Him or Cleveland got rid of that motherfucker. He was doing all right till he came with the bullshit, man. You feel me? These dudes, watch this. When I be on the road like this, really be excited and my enthusiasm's at a previous pitch, a troll can really get what he wants from me. I cuss his ass out. I tell him about himself. When LeBron passed and Kareem scored, do you think the credit of him with the right to enter into the debate as the greater than Jordan? He ain't the GOAT. That dude ain't better than Mike Jordan. It's a whole lot of NBA players that LeBron is not better than. Come on, man. I don't know why everybody putting 100 on LeBron. Man, I don't like that sucker, man. I don't like that sucker. Shit, his son played better ball than him. I don't even like his son. He arrogant. Shit in high school. Acting like his daddy already. Even the other son. They hot dogs. They think they the only ones who make the basket. Basketball is a team sport. It's not an I team. You got 4 other players playing with you on the court. Hey, come on, man. Let's make sense, man. Yeah, these fools, they never quit, Cash. You know, Michael Jordan, man, watch this, man. Michael Jordan had game, man. Michael Jordan had game, man. Michael Jordan had game, man. LeBron went to other teams to get rings. He didn't make the team better. Shit. That teams that he went, he shouldn't have never left Cleveland. I'd probably still be a fan of him. I was a fan of that dude coming out of high school, not going to college. I'm a fan of him creating a business and paying his friends way through college so they can run the business. I admire a brother like that. But Kobe is my GOAT for real. And I respect that. I used to didn't like Kobe Bryant. Watch this, man. I love the shit out of sports. But if a nigga ain't giving up nothing to the black community, I ain't got a high opinion of it. Kobe doing something in Thousand Oaks, California. Them niggas, when one of these motherfuckers gonna build a youth center in one of these ghettos? They generate making these schools, private schools and shit. But when is they gonna build a youth center in the ghetto for black kids can have something to do? Why they always build them in the white communities for the white kids can have something to do? Why they don't come to their community? Ain't nobody seen LeBron nowhere near Compton after he left King Drew playing in the D League, had that D League game. Come on, man. So my opinion of them dudes is something else. We taking care of his motherfucking ass. We buying their shoes. They ain't buying nothing from us. They want us to support them, but do they support us? That's what we and Jordan don't do that shit either. He ain't supporting nothing in the hoods. Shit. They rather go around them white people and spend their motherfucking money. Same with Floyd Mayweather. Every time you see his ass on YouTube, he in the store with millions, flossing. Nigga, get some money to the ghetto, nigga. Help build a youth center in the ghetto. Don't the kids in the ghetto matter? You feel what I'm saying? Come on, man. That's what people need to see. Them niggas role models on the camera on them, man. When the camera ain't on them niggas ain't role models, man. They got to get it from their big daddy. They're not worried about the real world. Say it again, man. You feel me? And people don't see that. I ain't no hater on nobody. But hey, watch this, man. If Bamm hit Apollo lottery, Front Hood gonna get some money. Compton gonna get some money, brother. Listen to me. Front Hood gonna get some money, and Compton gonna get some money. Listen to me, man. Shit. I'm gonna have a motherfucking business on motherfucking Get High. That's he been to the penitentiary when he was an ex-gang member. You know what I'm saying? That's my goals. Those are things how I think. If I had the money these dudes got, man, them dudes is not into trying to assist nothing in the black communities. I tweeted that dude, Shaq. I sent something to Shaq on Twitter. Say, man, check this out, brother. I ain't looking for $1,000 for support for the inner city thing. $50 would be okay. I appreciate it. Also, subscribe to OG Bamm. Nigga ain't did that, but he get on YouTube. Somebody show with him and Big U. I'm not a fan of Big Diesel. Fuck Shaq. Nigga, look out. You going to Walmart buying kids bikes and shoes, nigga. Come to the ghetto. Let's help make it safe for the black kids and the brown kids in the ghetto. They ain't willing to do that. They ain't willing to do that. That's what they not willing to do, y'all. So that's how we got to get on them. I can't support a motherfucker that ain't supporting me. They don't even want to move in the ghettos. They move around white folks, start acting like white people. Take the kids to the white schools and shit. You understand what I'm saying? Hold on. I'm back, check the kids into them white schools and shit. No, man. We got to learn how to give back to each other, man. That's what we got to learn how to do. What's wrong with black people supporting black people? Every other race they support their race. Oh, god damn, them trolls gonna say I'm a racist. Because I say I want black unity. Because I believe in uplifting my people, empowering my people. Come on, man. We got to learn how to love each other. Let's learn how to be cordial and respectful towards each other. Every other race is like that. You get these busters like Dub and Gunner, them punk ass, they all on YouTube. Their agenda is the roster. But as soon as I say let's uplift the black people, let's have black unity, these same people is calling me a racist. How can I be a racist if I want to uplift my people and want my people not to kill each other? They ain't being no racist shit. I love being black. Shame of being black. I love being black. You understand what I'm saying? Shit, I love being black. I don't know about everybody else, but Bamm love being black. I'm black and I'm proud, man, and I stand on my blackness. You understand what I'm saying? I'm willing to die for being black. Simple as that. I don't consider black as being a strike against me. I'm a strike against my own self. Here we go with this bullshit, man. Here we go with some bullshit, man. Thank you, Blade. Here we go with the bullshit. They love coming up in here with the bullshit, y'all. They love coming up in here with the bullshit, man. You feel what I'm saying? They don't want no black men telling the world the truth. That's the real problem, too. So they think they got their truth. They ain't got no motherfucking truth. They do what busters do. They do what girls do. A lot of these dudes of different nationalities on these shows act like females. They act like little kids. E40 say some of these men need to be in skirts too. You understand what I'm saying? We're going to start asking these trolls their dress size. You feel me? Black is black. Black is say that 3 times. Say it again, baby. Say it again. Oh, they lurking for real, Corey. They lurking for real, man. I see they didn't tapped out because now we only got 48 people up in the chat. So some of them dudes that didn't tapped out had to be the trolls. They hate on what black folks try to do when we're trying to uplift each other. It don't discourage me, man. I stand on my blackness like I stood on my crippin'. I'm willing to die for being a black man. Yeah, that's Bamm. Bamm willing to die for being a black man. I need y'all to support this raffle, man. Don't make me beg y'all to support the raffle. Just support the raffle, man. Just make it do what it do. It's only natural to look out for your people. You feel me? Man, that's what we got to learn how to do. Thank you, Bo. Thank you. Boo. Bo, give me 100 and watch this, man. I done did more shit to black people than I did to anybody else since I've been gaming, when I was active gaming. I no longer subscribe to that. I always say this to y'all. I don't subscribe to black on black violence, man. Black on black crime. I don't subscribe to that shit no more. I made a promise to myself. I never steal another black man life. But if a brother poses a threat on my life, I got to do what I need to do. But I'm gonna try to stick to my promise that I gave to myself. I ain't gonna never take another black man life, man. Sandman is up in this joint. What's up, Sandman? How you living? Now, this is a dude who up North Channel I watch. It encouraged my channel. And dudes got mad because I done been on there. But I respect him about it. I like they channel. I like their get down. You understand what I'm saying? So hey, check this out, man. I care less about some of these cats, these trolls that come up here with that bullshit, man. Trolls ain't nothing but a whole bunch of busters and haters. They don't want to see nobody be successful, not even they self. Because half of these trolls want everybody else's channel on here and try to create some bullshit. That's what they do. They go on everybody's channel that's kicking it real and create some bullshit, create that propaganda and try to manipulate you to saying something about something. They ain't nothing but KGB agents. You understand what I'm saying? And all of them ain't Hispanics. I got brother trolls that be coming up in here. I know that for a fact. I don't report you. I'm not a rat, no form, shape, or fashion. You can stay coming up in here. You just gonna stay getting blocked. You don't get timed out over here. You get timed out on my channel. You get blocked. I'm not your mother and father. I'm not timing you out nowhere. You feel me? You spot on. Listen, Sam, man, you need to enter the raffle, brother. I need 5 people to enter the raffle. I got a blue sweatsuit. I took the raffle from y'all. I got a blue Nike sweatsuit in the raffle. I normally have shirts and hats. I got a blue Nike sweatsuit in the raffle. It takes $5 to enter the raffle. In order to enter the raffle, $5, Cash App, $ OG Bamm 131. So enter the raffle, man. I need 5 people to close the raffle out before I tap up out of here. I've been in here an hour and a half. Popping it. Hey, hey, hey. This is what we do on OG Bamm channel. We call a ball, and strike a strike, man. Hey, long live forever for the realness. Let's stop being a hater of bullshit. Come on, man. Stop dedicating your life to the bullshit and dedicate your life to this real shit. You understand what I'm saying? This is what we got to learn how to do. Support each other. Watch this. I can't be a racist from telling people on March the 25th, the last March, right? Hispanic kids is gonna be there. I got to be supporting another race. I can't be a racist because we all live in the same community. Come on, man. Hey, let's make it make sense, man. Don't make me tell you again. I'm just, hey, check this out, Tro. When I get on one, I get on one, man. I love my show, man. I'm passionate about the things that I say. I'm a person. I don't give half-ass. I give 100%. I can't give 50%. I've never been a fake. I've never been a dude to do anything half-ass. Half-ass results bring about half-ass efforts bring about half-ass results. So that's how I look at it. Here we go, y'all. We got another one up in here. Man, listen, brothers lick booty. Oh, god damn, what these dudes coming in with this shit at tonight, man. Is these dudes crazy? David up in the house. Frontline just got to the crib watching the dunk contest. I can't watch that because I'm doing my live. All the things Bamm say are things that every tribe says. It's only natural to look out at. So what is so wrong with wanting your race to be better than they ever been? You feel me? Just in hell no, Bamm ain't no race. He's always been cool to me and never said anything out of pocket. Tell him again, Sam, man. Tell him again. I done send shouts out to y'all. Y'all didn't heard me send shouts out to him and box the show. Them is my partners, man. That y'all trolls get on and stir the pot. All they want is drama. Say it again, Sam, man. Watch this, man. Melly Mill told me this when he first said give me a chance. Reason I started getting t-shirts, this dude, Sandman, the one told me to get this, right? In order for us to be successful, we got to learn how to respect each other. Black folks got to learn how to respect one another, and every other race got to learn how to respect each other. We got people get on YouTube, they bicker at each other, point fingers at each other, do all this kid shit. Bamm is for kids. I'm not disrespecting the dead. I'm not disrespecting nobody's parents. I don't get down in that kid. That ain't my get out. I don't do sell soldier shit. I don't talk that east side shit out the west side of my mouth. That is not my get out, man. I'm gonna call a ball, and strike a strike. If some blacks is wrong at some shit, I'm gonna be the first one to say it. Every day I'm telling you Charleston White is a damn fool and he wrong for the shit he say about people. I don't get down out the Charleston White kid. I don't get down out the whack kid. I get down out this real kid, man. It's easy to be real. It's hard to be fake. Listen to me. It's easy to be real, but it's hard to be fake, man. It's easy to be you. It's easy to be you. But if you associate yourself with enough fake shit, that fake drop on you like dust, and it's gonna be hard to get off you. Trust and believe that. So let's remain staying sucker free and being true to self. You understand? You can't love nobody else if you don't know how to love yourself. You can't transmit no love to nobody if you ain't never loved yourself. A lot of us need to get rid of our motherfucking egos and our pride and stand up on some real shit. Dig deep in your heart, brother, and find out the realness in you. You feel me? It's better when you just ourselves. Say it again, man. And this is what people need to understand. I'm not on no hater shit. I don't get on here disrespecting, calling no racial, derogatory terms, none of that. Well, I talk about the ones that I don't like, but I ain't never called a Hispanic on my show, wetback, hat dancer, none of that. I don't do that. But I done been called niggas. I done been called coons. You understand what I'm saying? Come on, man. Let's not do ourselves like that. Let's not do ourselves like that. You understand what I'm saying? I don't do that. I don't subscribe to bullshit, y'all. Not Bamm. Bamm don't subscribe to bullshit, man. I can't do it. I cannot do it. I cannot do it. I don't care what anybody say. We need 3 more people for this raffle, man. Just 3 more people. Them 10 haters with 5 trolls with 2 accounts. Say it again, man. Hurt people, hurt people. You can't love when your heart isn't pure. Say it again, Sam, man. We need 3 more people for the raffle, man. Just 3 more people. The winner will be announced tomorrow. Give me 3 more people for the raffle. 3 more people for the raffle. So I can close this thing out. I got 20% on my phone. I never put my phone on the damn charger. I was listening to the damn music, looking at shit on my phone while I was painting. So come on, man. 3 more people enter the raffle, man. Enter this raffle. You understand what I'm saying? This girl told me that she'd be here by 8 o'clock with this goddamn Woody's barbecue. I'm hungry. You understand what I'm saying? I want to drink a beer. Ain't got no fucking beer. You understand what I'm saying? But come on, man. We need 3 more people to enter the raffle. It'll be greatly appreciated. Shouts out to Sandman Boxer, man. Listen to me, man. I'm glad my partner tapped in too. I'm glad he tapped in, man. But Bamm, that's just me, man. I just want the community to be safe, man. Motherfucker can't respect that. Hey, man, you ain't got to subscribe to my show if you ain't willing to support what I'm trying to support in my life. I think peace and kids is what matters in all grown people life. It's parents out here. What grown ass man still gang banging? He got kids, and he a parent and a grandparent, and he wasting all that energy on trying to be a gang member. People have called me white supremacists, just trolls. That right hit and get in the raffle. I want to get that watch this t-shirt or tracksuit. Say it again, man. I like that saying, man. Shouts out right back to you, Big Bamm. Thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you. We need 3 more people for the raffle, y'all. 3 more people for the raffle, man. You know, I done got horse, man. Them trolls and got me hot. You understand what I'm saying? They always do this to me. Get under my skin, try to get me to say something so I can get a YouTube strike, trying to get the channel took off the line, man. Too real for TV right here, y'all. Hey. We gonna keep it 100, baby. We gonna keep it 100. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody say. So let's make it do what it do, man. Support the channel. 3 people enter the raffle for the blue sweatsuit, Nike sweatsuit. Just 3 people is needed. 3 people is needed. We got 37 people in here, so I know 3 people can enter the raffle before my phone go dead and I close out. 3 people enter the raffle. That's all that is. 3 people enter the raffle, man. 3 people enter the raffle. That's all we want. That's all we want. 3 people to enter the raffle. 3 people to enter the raffle. 2 people enter the raffle. 2 people enter the raffle. 2 more people enter the raffle. 2 more people. 2 more people. Got my home go up there, man. I might have to go back on Sandman them show and be a special guest. Or bring Sandman Boxer on my show. How Boxer doing anyway, Sandman? Boxer Sandman call me their brother. Hey! That's what I'm talking about, y'all. That's what I'm talking about. And they call me a racist. They call Bamm a racist. 3 people. No, we need 2 people now. Just 2 more people. 2 more people, man. 2 more people, man. 2 more people. I love this live boy. Hey, Cleek, you and Blade, they showed on the ride your way up, don't they? Trolls are mad when you don't lose. Say it again, Righteous Path. Say it again. 2 more people. Here, just 2 more people, y'all. Watch this, man. Haters don't motivate me. A hater can't do the motherfucking thing from they can't inspire me to do shit. You understand what I'm saying? What inspires me is real shit. What motivates me is real people. What motivates me is the kids. I got a whole lot of great nieces and nephews. Y'all seen that beautiful little baby girl I put on my post? Man, my great niece, man, that little girl makes me, man, her Uncle melts. Man, she getting big too. Listen to me, man. Yeah, she melts her great uncle, man. She melts me. So I ain't got no problem watching my little great nieces. I be telling my nieces with the daughters now. My little brother, daughter, little Minnie, I be telling, hey, can I get your daughter? Oh, Uncle, you trying to catch some girls with my daughter? Hell no. Oh, shit, I can catch without my nieces. I just want to have them with me, man. I want to be able to tell them what kind of man. You don't want a Buster to be your man. You want a real man in your life. So I got to be a positive role model in they life. You understand what I'm saying, bro? Man, that's just Bamm, man. That's just Bamm, man. That's just Bamm, man. Box is doing great. Yes, sir. We'll make it happen. I just got back doing live, so we're going to do a sports talk show too, man. Whack Deuce. And we want to bring some special guests on too. All right, I got you. Whack Deuce be tapping in. That's the home. Whack Deuce be tapping in, man. So come on, man. We need 2 more people to enter the raffle. Out of 39 people in this chat, can I get 2 last people to enter the raffle? Blade of Cleveland, have me with a number tomorrow. So 2 more people enter the raffle. Just 2 more people. That's it, and that's all, man. 2 more people. My phone is at 15%. We need 2 more people to enter the raffle. Candace is in the house. Look at it. We need 1 more person. Candace say she just entered, I guess, the raffle or sent something. So we need 1 more person to enter the raffle. Thank you, Candace. How you doing too, sweetheart? Watch this, man. Every time I get a cover girl in here, I be careful on my language. I don't like saying the B word when we got the women up in here. Every woman in my chat line is a cover girl. She's a phenomenal woman. So I'm always going to respect the woman. Hey. But we got to ignore them, not give them any ammo. The trolls love that attention. Say it again, man. Hey, I be telling them, saying, man, they throw something at the Cash App, they can get a dialogue. You understand what I'm saying? We need 1 more person for the raffle, y'all. I'm at 10% down on my phone. If I can shut this thing down, we've been up there almost 2 hours. There we go. 1 person, way to go. 1 more person, man. 1 more person if I can close this thing out. If we get this 1 more person, please, you a Blaze, send me a number. 1 more person enter the raffle before we close it out, man. We got 40 people in the chat, 58 likes, man. Hey, we're trying to get 2,000 subscribers before March the 1st. It can happen, y'all. It definitely can happen. It definitely can happen. So come on, support the channel, support the cause. I'm your boy, man. My boy, I'm the nation's greatest uncle. Hey, his favorite uncle. So let's make it happen, man. Let's make it happen. Woo. Hey, they hit the cash if they control and pay to play. Say it again. Yeah, if they wanted some dialogue, throw it at the Cash App. I talk to him. Hey, I had a feeling that dude was a thing. I kept saying, man, I don't know if you're a troll or not, right? Sometimes they come up in here, they think they can come at an old dog with some new tricks, but an old dog can teach a young dog some old tricks. Hey, you better be careful what you're doing. You're going to get caught up. Well, I got some moderators on here. Keep Uslam too good. They're going to chop your head off your neck. Hey, baby. Thank you, too, Sam, man. I'm glad you chopped in, man. Hell yeah, 2000 and growing. Hey, I'm doing my thing, man. Hey, y'all, Sam, man, them was dudes that was encouraging me on how to get my channel going, like Kev Mack and Nelly Mill. You can't do nothing but respect people like that. 1 more chip. Give me 1 more chip, man. 1 more person enter the raffle if I can get on up out of here, man. Get on up out of here and call my woman, see what his barbecue at. Hey. You know, All-Star game tomorrow. Let's make it do what it do, man. Cleat and Blade keeps Usalama on this yard. They keep Usalama on this, man. It's all about the kids. 1 more person if I can close out. Can I get 1 more person to close out? 1 more chip. Give me 1 more chip. In my G prayers. That's what I'm talking about. Shouts out to Kev Mack. He's a good dude. That's definitely is. I gave him watch this t-shirt last week. Kev Mack, the homie. I'm finna go. Alex Alonso finna interview me, Sam, man. Probably next week. Same to Melly Mill. Shouts out to the Kev Mack and the Mac Heads and the Maniacs and the Hood Postman and the Mailroom Goons. Hey. One last person, man, if I can tap out. One last person, if I can tap out. It'd be appreciated. Y'all got me at 7%. So let's tap out, man. Let me be able to tap out and get up out of here. One last person might hit the last raffle. If not, when I go on in the morning, I'm asking one person hit the raffle. I'm gonna get the number right over the chat. With that said, if ain't nobody told you they love y'all tonight, man, that's what's up, Bamm for Street TV. Say it again, sad man. I done came a long ways, long way. If ain't nobody told you they love y'all tonight, OG Bamm love you, man. I appreciate the frontliners. I appreciate my moderators. I love everybody in my chat, and I respect everybody in my chat. Let the theme song for 2023 be love your family, take care of your family. Let's stay on the positive tip. Let's eliminate the negativity and create some positivity. Peace.